although I'm running for the Bureau of Nasheed, but I think once we got the job, I think we should help the other bureaus as well, since we are working as a team. So if I got this position, I want to urge all of my bureau members to help the other bureau members too when they need the help. So lastly, I want to make the bureau as a medium of dakwah. So as we know, there are a lot of types of dakwah that have been done until today. But I think this CiTRA, Nasheed CiTRA, right? So I think this is a very good opportunity for us to try and strive for new things, especially using Nasheed and make it as a medium of dawah. Maybe using modern songs and translate it into Nasheed. So we have a lot of things that we can do by having Nasheed, right? So I think that's all for me. You guys can decide who your best person to have this position. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to rewind a bit and let Sister Nur Shafiqal to present her manifesto for PubPro.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Sorry for the technical issues. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum to all members and seniors. Okay, my name is Siti Shafiqah binti Hussein Elias Muhammad Hussein. I'm student from Foundation Nursing and I'm from Macang, Kelantan. Okay, my previous school is SMK Hamzah 2, Macang, Kelantan. About my position in my school, I'm used to be vice president in STEM club, which is Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics club. And saya pernah jadi setiausaha dalam Kadet Bomber dan Penyelamat dan juga pernah jadi esko disiplin dalam organisasi pengawal sekolah. Okay, macam tak kena sikit kan dengan jawatan PubPro. Okay, relax. Since I used to be a seller, which is I'm selling shawl, so sedikit sebanyak tahu how to edit video promotion or taking picture like a pro one. And the most important is I used to be photographer for my cousin wedding. And dekat sekolah dulu pun selalu jadi photographer sebab setiap kali program mesti pengawas tugas dia untuk ambil gambar. Okay. Done with my past experience, so let's move to my manifesto. Firstly, I want to be close with all the members and kalau boleh tanya pendapat diorang untuk promote our club better, insyaAllah. And the next is I will be your favorite photographer and video editor for our club. Please do PM me if you want me to be your personal photographer. Okay. So my other manifesto is I want to conduct or plan more interesting program such as Masinger or maybe be your orang tengah untuk sampaikan problem berkenaan club kita untuk maybe HiCom. Okay, the last is I will try my best to attract more students for joining our club with my own poster or video. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Nur Shafiqal. I hope you're recovering well. I heard that you got into an accident just recently. So let's all pray for her safe recovery.
Thank you.
Next, we have the bureau that I was the vice head of, theatre. We too have prepared a video that serves as an introduction and also an insight to a world of fashion, glam, and exquisiteness, and what you all can expect from theatre moving forward. Please excuse my acting and enjoy the show.
ramai dahaga. Ajal maut di tangan Tuhan. Siapa dapat juga?
I hope that you all enjoyed the video as much as I did. Before I present the candidates, I would first like to call upon Sister Dahlia, the previous head of theatre, to explain briefly on her manifestos and what she did on her past tenure. Please welcome Sister Dahlia.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. I am Dahlia, the head of theatre for previous year. So, ni sangat last minute. So, waktu last year kita orang punya AGM, the manifestos that I prepared ada 3. The first manifesto was, if I'm not mistaken, is untuk kita baca Yasin every time sebelum kita buat macam big events that related to berlakon, and then berlakon yang related to macam traditional characters, because kan kita berlakon, kita guna karakter-karakter lama, so macam benda tu boleh ada kesan sampingan. So kita baca Yasin untuk dapat berkat and to avoid any disaster from the show. And then tak silap I ada buat one manifesto about every time meeting dapat makanan, that I akan prepare makanan. Benda tu tak jadi, I guess. Ada kita ada buat makan-makan, but then untuk nak prepare makanan for everyone tu tak ada, because tak cukup dana. And then my last manifesto was YouTube, if I'm not mistaken lah, kita untuk kita adakan YouTube untuk CiTRA, but then benda tak jadi because kita ada lack of time, and then kita pula ada tiba-tiba ada MCO semua, and then kena focus on one big show, so benda tu dia jadi macam tak jadi. So I hope our future leaders maybe akan pertimbangkan about the manifesto yang I dah sebut tadi, and maybe apply on your batch pula. I think that's it. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, Sister Dahlia. So I would like to remind the future heads and vice heads to stay true to their manifestos and strive in their best power to fulfill their manifestos. And with that, now I would like to call upon my future replacements, Brother Muhammad Zaim bin Muhammad Fikri.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad Zaim Fathi bin Muhammad Fikri, and I'm from Alustar Kedah. I'm one of the shortlisted member for CiTRA annual grand meeting, and I applied for Head Bureau of Theatre. Previously, I used to study in Maktab Muhammadiyah Kedah, and I've been there since 2016 until 2021. During high school, I involved in many co-curricular activities. I'm the president of the Red Crescent Society and the Art and Culture Club. In sports, I take part in the volleyball team and play the role of the main spiker. Moreover, I am part of the Malaysia Future Leader School program supervised by the Ministry of Youth and Sports. I have good ability in directing. I used to handle theatre for Teachers' Day and Merdeka celebration in my school. I'm a super positive person and such a nice motivator to all my peers. They will ask me for some motivation if they are facing any problem. I inspire them with good words and advise them on how to solve the problem. In addition, I also have good team building where I can lead my team nicely. I'm such a good leader during numerous events in my school. I guide my crew to do fast and effective works. And this is my manifesto. I will create opportunities and space where everyone can follow their personal curiosity and inspiration and do whatever they want to. Accessibility. I aim to present that every person, regardless of cultural, social, either academic background and ability, can engage in theatre. Impartiality, where I will voice and listen to all opinion and diverse perspective in our society.
Thank you very much, Brother Muhammad Zaim. Moving on, I would like to call upon Sister Katrina Ilham binti Muhammad Rafizi.
Hello everyone, my name is Katrina and I am one of the candidates for Bureau of Theatre. So let's jump right into my manifestos and why you should choose me as the head Bureau of Theatre. Firstly, I would love to do a mental health awareness theme day. This is when students who participate with theatre would raise awareness among other students about mental health illness and how to overcome them or express them through the art of acting. And secondly, I would love to do a musical day or Broadway. Well, as you can see, I am very much inspired by Hamilton. And students who participate can choose any song that they want, but there are rules and regulations about the song that they choose, and they can perform it in some kind of like live music video on stage. And for my last manifesto is that I would really like to do a fundraising or donation whenever we meet an event. This is when the club committee will provide a box for the students who came to watch any of our events, and they are very much welcome to donate how much they want, and the money will be in good use for the future. The money we collected can be used to fundraise any awareness or for our club to improve any facilities for the good use of the students and the club members. And why you should choose me as a head Bureau of Theatre is that because I am very much experienced when it comes to stage performance, and I am very well known for representing my school for Drama Festival for 2 years, 2019. And I am such a team person. I can work in a team very well, and I can conduct, I can lead. And I gotta say, I am such a fun person to work with. I like to do things the easy way, the fun way, the more understandable way, and most importantly, effective. And if you choose me as the head Bureau of Theatre, I am sure we're gonna have lots of memories to be cherished. So I guess that is all from me. Thank you so much everyone for having me, and do vote for the best, and I'm sure we're gonna have lots of fun things to do together as the CiTRA members. And I can't wait to work with all of you as the Bureau of Theatre. So have a very good evening everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Katrina Ilham binti Muhammad Rafizi. For the upcoming Bureau, the self-proclaimed Best Bureau by its members and also by the President live band. Please enjoy the video prepared by their team to show their melodious talent.
Assalamualaikum. Hey.
Chasing pain, but then it's use. Love that shit and so do you. Don't break your back for me. I'll put you out of your misery. Tell me that it's all okay. Waiting on this cold damn day. To me, I'm here, but don't count on me to see. Yang jauh berkirim salam, yang dekat berkunjung-kunjungan. Maaf dipinta dan diberi, apapun dugaan, tak bala menghadapi. Selamat berhari raya, walau di mana kau berada. Duka silih berganti, apapun dugaan, tak bala menghadapi.
Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please welcome Brother Amil Harith bin Abdul Razak.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening everyone. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Amil Harith bin Abdul Razak. You guys can call me Amil, and I'm an engineering student. Why I choose live band as for my position of bureau? Because the first thing first, when we say about live band, the first thing in my mind is about music. So during my high school time, I was a former member of my school, Sekolah Menengah Sains Selangor Wind Orchestra, and my team were called the name of The Renaissance. I participate in my team for several competitions such as Penang Music Art Festival and also Sekolah Berasrama Penuh Wind Orchestra Festival. Oh, before I forget, I play the instrument that most of us didn't know, but my instrument called euphonium, like a tuba but in a smaller size. Some additional fact about me: I also the band conductor during my Form 5 years, but because of the pandemic, I didn't get the opportunity to conduct my band. So moving on to my manifesto, first and foremost, I want to embrace the art of music among the CFS IIUM students. Because for me, music expresses that which cannot be put into words and that which cannot remain silent. And also where words fail, music speak. I love music so much, and I also want my team to love music as much as I do. The second one is I want to organize charity events to raise funds for our team. With the funds we get, we can buy new instruments so that we can grow our team more bigger, more player we can play the instrument. Last but not least, I want to build a strong chemistry between the members of CiTRA. As a leader, I just don't want my team consists of talented person. I want my team consists of a good teamwork, a very dedicated and hardworking team, because talent wins games, right? Teamwork and intelligence win championship. Pick me, choose me, and vote me as your head bureau of live band. That's all for me. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Brother Amil Haris. Now I would like to call upon our next contestant, Sister Nur Shafiqah binti Zulkifli.
Right. Hi and Assalamualaikum. I bid to all brothers and sisters and my fellow friends. So, may I introduce myself first? My name is Nur Shafiqah binti Zulkifli. My former school is Sekolah Menengah Sains Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah, Kuantan at Samsas. And the reason I not put my experiences at my manifesto poster because I don't want people to see my past experience. I want people to seeking for my future experiences. So, let me begin for the first of my manifesto. So, my first manifesto is search for variety platform for my band to perform. I think besides the band performing in the university events, I can search for a virtual competition, or I can even conduct a virtual competition open for any student in the CFS to participate in, for students that interested in music. Then, from the virtual competition, at the same time, we can promote our band for the society. So we can make our band well-known for the society too, and not in the campus only. And the next is get sponsorship on every shows we perform. People or other club in the CFS can request us for our band to perform at their ceremony for opening or for the closing ceremony, because we always wanted music in our event or ceremony, right? Then it's not like every time we perform is free, and I think for my under my this it is not free of charge, because I think it will become as our effort to perform the best and our time when we had practice. Then people or organization outside the campus also can request us for our band to perform. So I can did the proposal for the sponsorship from the authority or organization that help the event request us. The last of my manifesto is provide full set of instruments. It sounds like I, the one who provide the full set instruments, but it's not. What I meant of the full set instrument, like all the instruments are in the best or good condition when we want to perform or practice. So the two manifestos that are presented are the ways for my band to get fund to send our instrument for the maintenance. And I think the instrument need to be upgraded too, because we need to produce good sound and music to people or society to listen to our music to perform the best. For example, the fund or the money we can use for the change of the guitar string or change the drum set skin. Last but not least, I wanted not only people at the university know my band, but I wanted the society also acknowledge my band via the feed that we posted either in our Instagram or any other social media platform. I wanted my band members and the society inside or outside the campus acknowledge my band as the best band for us to be the best. So that's all my manifesto. Select the best for the rest. Remember, women always be trusted. So do vote me for the head of the live band. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On to the final bureau, the one that got the moves like Jagger, the Bureau of Dance. They also prepared a spectacular presentation to showcase their performances and highlights. Prepare to be amazed.
Wajah manis ayu, getar rasa jiwa, bolehkan dah tahu hati milik siapa?
Hati masih dara, jiwa kekal muda, kalau kanda suka risik pada bonda.
Sungguh kanda kasih, hati rasa sayang, pada dinda masih jiwa tetap kenal.
Kalau memang benar kasih pihak satu, jangan bawa onar, kelak nanti malu.
Thank you very much for the beautiful video. I would like to ask the previous head of dance, Sister Alia, on her previous manifestos.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, so back then during my manifesto,
Yes.
I can only remember two of what I said. So the first thing was that I would like to have like a traditional Zumba kind of thing, which I guess would be, which probably could have happened if there was like a sports day thing. But unfortunately, yeah. And then next, I think I also wanted to propose like more opportunities for the dance team to compete in competitions. But unfortunately, we couldn't, I couldn't really fulfill it. So hopefully, this batch can, offer more for the Bureau of Dance, and I'm very excited. I know that you guys are very, very talented and experienced. So I guess that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Before you go, I would like to ask one last question. Can you please elaborate or enlighten us on some of the hardships and tribulations that a female leading the Bureau of Dance or any other positions face, be it just a female in general as the head, or in dancing specifically? Thank you.
So I guess as you may know, in IIUM, female students can't really perform unless there are only female spectators. So if there are male spectators, we aren't really allowed to perform, especially for dance. So I think that's a really, really big challenge. But I think this kind of system could also change if we were to offer like an appropriate and suitable system and a more creative one as well. So yeah, I think that was like one of my hardships as head bureau of dance.
Thank you very much.
You're
Now
welcome.
to call upon the contestant, I would like to call upon Brother Daniel Koyum bin Muhammad Akasha. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Daniel Koyum Muhammad Akasha. I currently studying in Foundation in Human Science, and I am one of the candidates for Head Bureau of Dance. So, here is some personal information about myself, my experiences and achievements in dance. If I get this opportunity to be the Head Bureau of Dance, I will get all the CiTRA members who want to learn a basic traditional dance. I will provide online dance class and also invite dance instructor. Next, I will plan a program that can expose about Malaysian culture and traditional dance to everyone. Like, learn how to make a tanja and get to know traditional costumes. Last but not least, I will make sure that everyone have a chance to participate and join all the activities. Example, online dance competition or challenge, and all boys and girls can perform in performance. I hope you guys can enjoy the video. Thank you.
Wow, what a spectacular showcase of his dancing. Now I would like to call upon Sister Iza Zulaika binti Muhammad Fauzi.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I be our advisor. Hi, committees, brothers and sisters of CiTRA Club. So my name is Iza Zulaika binti Muhammad Fauzi. So remember me as you guys are going to vote me as the head bureau of dance. So moving on to the slide. I would like to tell you guys a bit about my past experiences related to dance. So I was a school dancer since primary school, since 9 years old to be exact. So I know a lot about traditional dances, costumes, and music, and also instruments. As I continue dancing in high school, I explored more about dance, such as expressions and postures. So my school dancing team also had won several competitions from state to national level. So we also have experience performing in front of VVIPs, such as Duli Yang Maha Mulia, Tunku Mukris, and Tunku Aisyah Rahani. We also perform for international programs such as Korean exchange student program. Of course, we pernah ada experience train your talents, which means orang yang memang have no basic dancing at all. So I believe that I can help to teach anyone yang interested nak join dancing but never had a chance to. So kita boleh practice sama-sama and I can ajar you a basic from zero pun boleh. So I also a high committee of culture clubs and I had experience in creating dance choreography. Also, this one is not related to dancing, but I was the chief editor of school magazine. So I believe that I have the characteristics of a good leader as I can give instructions well. So now please enjoy my dancing video compilations. So now for the manifesto. So the first one is talent day. Of course, I want to highlight the dance part. So for this talent day, I believe that this is a great platform where we could see IIM students' potential and talents. So dekat sini, we can see, we can practice together. We can help giving ideas and opinions and else. And of course, I believe that this will be so fun because everyone love and enjoy watching performance, right? So for the next manifesto is weekly posts on social media platforms. So on Instagram, for example, we can post like dance cover. Contohlah this week tarian Inang, next week tarian joget, next week lagi tarian zapin. Ataupun kita boleh selang-seling dengan other talents. Contohnya macam nasyid pun boleh singing cover kita. Boleh lah. So nampaklah macam CiTRA ni very fun and active. So lastly, CiTRA's movie night. So dekat sini we can at least can be held at least once a month lah. So we can strengthen our bonds as a club members. As I believe, lagi rapat kita punya bond, lagi senang kita nak buat kerja and cooperate with each other. Okay, so sementara like macam watching movies tu kita boleh borak-borak and plan for apa nak buat untuk majukan lagi CiTRA. So my last word, dance to express, not to impress. So vote for Iza Zlaika as your head bureau of dance. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Another amazing performance by Sister Iza Zlaika. The Bureau of Dance is no doubt lucky to have them both. This will definitely be a close one. I would like to remind you all again to please remember and jot down the persons you desire as your leader, as the voting session is only held after each candidate has presented their manifestos. So moving on to our future high committee, the cabinet positions of the executive celestial seats of CiTRA, who shall rise up from the ashes and spread their wings of prowess to become the leading heads of all of CiTRA's covens. Fun fact, all candidates from here on are females. Go girls, slay queen. Let us start off with the treasurer, Lord Admiral of Fiscal Policies and Monetary Wealth, the embodiment of CiTRA's richness in culture and absolute prestige, supremacy of the Ashakure. With that, I would like to welcome Nur Amani Nabiha binti Omar.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening, Abid, to everyone present here today. So firstly, let me tell you briefly about myself. My name is Nur Amani Nabiha binti Omar, but you can call me Amani. I'm taking the course of medicine. I was born and currently live in Selangor. I've graduated from College Tunku Gursyah Negeri Sembilan. Next slide, please. Reasons why you should choose me as your treasurer. First, I have experiences. Back then in my school, I was an assistant treasurer of Red House in 2019. Because of my credibility, again, I was appointed to be the treasurer of my house in 2020. Having previously obtained this position, I have a good idea as to what this role entails. For instance, I have a clear insight of money handling and budgeting. Aside from that, I also held few positions such as I was the secretary of Astronomical Club and high committee member for graduation night. Second, I am a well-organized person. This can be shown because I managed to achieve straight A's in SPM even though I get myself involved in several competitions as what you can see in the slide. Next slide, please. So here comes my manifesto that I would like to implement. First, CiTRA cashless. I would like to enforce and encourage students to minimize the usage of cash and use e-wallet platforms or online transactions instead. This will ensure that the cash flow will run systematically and smoothly. Thus, it will avoid unfortunate cases like money loss or robbery. The second one is CiTRA Cares. I would like to introduce money banks to every bureau. Anyone can donate at any time or anywhere. The money then will be used to carry out various activities according to their respective bureau. And the last one is CiTRA Night. I would like to organize a project where CiTRA members can perform their talents, be it in group, duo, or etc. It is sort of like watch movie in cinemas, but make it at your own home. Then everyone will be entertained as well as it can strengthen the bond between us. But most importantly, it is affordable and reasonable interest rate. I would like to hold this project during weekend nights, which usually be our chill time after hectic days of studying. With that, I hope my manifestos are convincing enough for you to vote me as your treasurer. Don't pick your nose, but pick me as your treasurer. With that, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Don't forget to pick Sister Nur Amani and don't forget to not pick your nose. I would like to call upon Sister Nurin Azra binti Abdul Mumkin.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good night to everyone who's watching. My name is Nurin Azra binti Abdul Mubin. You can call me Azra. I am from the Department of Architecture and Environmental Design. And I applied for the treasurer position. About my past experiences, as you can see right, I've been a treasurer for my whole life, literally since I was at my primary school. So yeah, I was a treasurer for Science and the Environment Club before I became the vice president. I was also a treasurer for my class, IKBM Laut, and STEM Club. Besides, I used to be the chairman of committee members for the English Club and the Pure Society. However, my schools were not really involved in big events, so we didn't really have to collect big amounts of money. But lack of experience in keeping huge amount of money doesn't affect anything in my ability to handle the job for this position, because better late than never, right? at the end of the day, as a human, we always learn new things throughout our whole life. So yeah, that's like for my past experiences. And for the moment that you guys have been waiting for, these are my manifestos for the CiTRA Club. The first one is I would love to give an idea for us to organize various types of competitions. As our club is based on music and arts, we can organize singing, dancing, and even poetry competition. Why poetry, if you ask me? It's because poetry is also a form of art. Anyway, due to COVID, most of the activities done are online, so we can do it through TikTok, Instagram, or even YouTube, or you can even send videos to us based on the competition that was organized at the moment. So although we are CiTRA Club, literally club for music and arts, that doesn't mean that we cannot do esport. I know that most of us really love online gaming, so why not we enjoy our time and bonding together by playing games as teammates? It's not like the main activity that we are gonna do at this club because it's music based. It's just for us to improve our communication as members because when we play game as teammates, we really need good communication. So yeah, as for the prizes, where do we get the money to buy them? As what I've heard, IIUM does not allow us to collect money from the members, right? So yeah, this is where my second manifesto becomes functional. My second manifesto is to do activities like selling homemade stuffs and arts like drawings and paintings. I'm sure it's for us to gain money. So yeah, and I'm sure that some of us are really good at drawing and painting. So why not we embrace our talents in drawing? Plus, you can get to experience the feel of being an artist who actually get paid for their artworks, like Picasso. Besides, the live bands can also go busking at the campus if we're allowed to do so at Lagan. In that case, people can donate some money as we entertain them, or they can just watch. It depends on them. And my last manifesto is to make sure that by entering this club, everyone will have an improvement on their confidence. As someone who used to be so shy to speak out my words and singing in front of the crowds, I know how it feels to be that kind of person. All the shyness comes from insecurities and anxiety. We are afraid to face all the criticisms because we know that everyone will judge us. I myself never competed in any singing competition because I was too shy and too afraid to stand in front of the crowds. As you can see, I did not state my past achievements because I've never performed anything because, like I said, I was too shy. But last year, my school held a talent competition and I registered for it. However, COVID-19 suddenly hit us, so the competition got canceled. So comparing to how I was last year and this year, I am now much more confident, and my self-esteem has been increasing since then. And I want you guys to be like me, like I improved my self-esteem, and I want you to be like that. So as a high committee member, I want to encourage you guys to face your fears by helping you whenever you need me. As after all, we are a family. It's a CiTRA family, right? Thus, we need to help each other to be a better person so we can be ready to face the reality of work once we get out of our university. And that is all for me. Don't forget to vote me and choose me as a treasurer because I will guarantee you that I will be the best treasurer that this club will ever have. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Nurin Azra. For the position of the backbone of the club, we have our daring candidates for secretary. Who shall emerge to become the ruthless, detailed right-hand woman, our very own Hermione Granger to our future president, who can lift our club with a simple Wingardium Leviosa, the burden that they will carry on their shoulders with pure dedicative reciprocity, a position truly none can comprehend but the Master Bikark itself. Let us call upon Sister Nurul Atira binti Hairul Sham.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Nurul Atira binti Harusham, and I am from Law Course. I am one of the candidates for the secretary positions. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna share with you guys some of my experiences during my high school year. I once became the vice president of my music club. I once became the secretary of my music club. And I am one of the choir group in my school. I am one of the member. And I also one of the member who play gamelan, which is Malaysia traditional instrument. Besides that, I also joined KLMD, which is Kuala Lumpur Merdeka Day in 2019. And in 2020, I went for a nasyid competition with my members, which we got third during wakil zone, and we got top 10 to wakil daerah, alhamdulillah. So enough with the experiences, I'm gonna start and explain my manifesto to you guys. For my first manifesto, it is to ensure all members know each other potential. How would we do this? Okay, saya akan conduct program named Santai Talk. Dekat program ni, kita akan ada sharing session, like ta'aruf session. We will know each other and everything. And we also gonna share our past experiences during high school year ke, ataupun current ni ke, ada masuk competition apa-apa online ke. So we're gonna share that kind of experiences. And then we're gonna divide those who share their experiences. Who doesn't have experiences, it's okay. But those who have, we're gonna divide them into groups, which mungkin ada yang pandai menyanyi, mungkin ada yang pandai menari, mungkin ada yang pandai bernasyid, pernah masuk band, pandai main musical instrument and everything. So we're gonna divide them by groups. And after that, what I'm gonna do is, when they have divided by group, diorang akan macam practice with each other, practice asahkan bakat yang diorang dah ada tu, tajamkan lagi bakat diorang tu, and then we're gonna have a station learning. So how would this be? Those groups, dia akan ajar orang yang tak pernah ada experience ni. So by that, korang boleh belajar sikit-sikit. So for those yang memang ada experiences, boleh asah soft skill diorang, and korang yang tak pernah ada experiences ni, boleh tambahkan korang punya pengetahuan about music, kan? Okay, so this is how it would be. Besides all of this, kita pun dapat rapatkan ukhuwah kita sesama members. And yeah, let's move on to the second one. So for my second manifesto is to make sure that each member of CiTRA Club ada confidence dalam diri korang. So how would I do this? Kita orang insyaAllah akan conduct a competition, which this competition will include all of the CiTRA members. How? The confidence built. In certain people, they want to express their talent in music and playing instrument. So by having this competition, insyaAllah, those yang tak nak share waktu sharing session tu, diorang boleh straight to this competition and express themselves by music. With all the helps from members, inshallah, everyone would have the confidence in themselves. Let's move on to the third one, which is the last one. For my last manifesto, which is the third one, is to expand the CiTRA Club. I have an idea to make a CiTRA Club official YouTube channel. So by doing this, people get to know CiTRA Club more. If a lot of people know CiTRA Club, like kalau ada competition band between universities, kita boleh join. At least we do have votes for that, inshallah. And then in that channel, we can post a video of how to play guitar tutorial or dance tutorial, or sending out a cover video. Okay, we could have fun together in this club. And yes, there's the end of my manifesto. Okay, as my ending, I inshallah will fulfill all of the manifestos that I have been explained to you guys with the help of all members. I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna have a lot of fun in this club. If I get selected, I'm very thankful, and vote for the right one. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you very much, Sister Nurul Atira. Now I would like to call upon Sister Ina Soraya binti Syahrul Nazman.
Hi everyone. Assalamualaikum. My name is Ina Soraya. You can call me Ina. I will be very quick because I know most of you guys are so sleepy already. So, first of all, my manifesto is empower students' voice through an open, transparent platforms. This is to reach out for the students for ideas and feedbacks, such as program proposals and surveys, even if they're not one of the high coms, so they won't feel left out. And this can also help widen CiTRA's ideas and creativity when holding special occasions. And also, as a result, I can establish trust and genuine relationships with the team. Secondly, is to create weekly content on CiTRA social media platforms because I really love updating people about stuff. So I would like to post live updates of the members' activities on Insta Story or other platforms to portray the lively and fun atmosphere of CiTRA Club. And thirdly, establish a transparent management that students can trust in. This is for the ordinary members to share their thoughts and opinions honestly and respectfully to me. And this is so an approach of mine to communicate and form relationships that emphasize being direct with the members. And also, the more transparency there is, the more candid conversations there are between the members. And also, transparency is very useful in increasing productivity and also improving club's performance because it avoids confusion and promotes sincere interaction. So please remember me, jot down my name in your notebooks and vote for me. I will be the best secretary ever, I promise. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Ina Soraya. Please don't forget her name. Well, moving on to our vice presidents. Phew, those were some presentations, isn't it? Is it just me or is it getting hotter here? Remember, stay out the fire. Super high level tactics, remember that, yeah? We're getting closer, y'alls. Now witnessing our future second in command, the Timbalan Perdana Menteri of CiTRA, building their supremacy and Mihalnir by their side. Without further ado, let us witness our vice president candidates. Sister Nurul Ira Shakila binti Armin, you have been summoned.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nurul Ira Shakila binti Armin. You can call me as Ira. My matrix number is 214789. I graduated from MRSM Tun Gaffa Bubble for my SPM level. I'm currently doing my foundation in engineering at IIM Gamba. Okay, now it's time for my manifesto. Did you know this is how the IUM studio looks like? This studio is used by CiTRA members to do their performance rehearsals, such as singing, dancing, and acting. So, what I want to do to the studio? I want to upgrade it. Yes, I would like to upgrade the studio from this to something like this. What from this to something like this? What This will help the members of CiTRA to do their dance rehearsal as they can see their steps of the dance through the reflection of the mirror to make sure they synchronize every movement and do a great performance. This mirror wall will also help the theater actors and actresses to practice their facial expression. Next, my second manifesto is to create a CiTRA podcast. This is an opportunity for all the CiTRA members to try new talent as radio presenter, or we call it as radio DJ. So, in this podcast, the selected DJs of the week will talk about current issues, share some beneficial information, and many more. The DJ also can play a few songs in this podcast. The new podcast video will be posted on the YouTube every weekend or can be listened to it via Spotify. Any of IIUM students can listen to this podcast when they are bored, when they want to find out some current issues, or maybe if they want to release their stress. I swear, I have a lot of interesting ideas in my head to do for you guys in the future. But that's all for now. Do vote for me to know what else can I do for the Culture and Arts Club. Thank you and bye.
Goodbye. Now I would like to call upon Sister Najwa Hanani binti Kamaruzaman.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Najwa Hanani binti Kamaruzaman, but you guys can call me Najwa or Wawa or whatever do you guys want to call me. And I am the Vice President candidate. So, a little bit about me. I came from Technical Institute of Kuala Lumpur, and I used to be a peers guidance and the treasurer of the school prefects. So I'm not going to take it long. So direct to the manifesto. The first manifesto is I will ensure that all the students will take program in IUM to polish their talents, because as you know, not all schools have an active programs. So I would like to provide an opportunity to the students that have zero experience to finally try something new and shine their shine their talents. For the second manifesto, I would like to organize club events and trips as well as online competition. If we have time, we can have a trip to any pusat budaya in Gambang, and we can look for any pusat seni, so we can learn something new. And I would organize an online competition from online platforms such as TikTok and Instagram. And I think that it is a better platform to be confident with yourself, as there will be a lot of people that will join it. And the last manifesto is I will be the medium for the members to voice out the ideas and opinions. I am well known among my friends to as someone to look for when they are in trouble. So if you guys are in a problem, or you guys have no one to talk to, you guys can look for me and I will always be there for you. So please vote for me and thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Najwa Hanani. And now, the most anticipated presentation from our charismatic, charming, most dominant presidential candidates of the CiTRA multiverse. The battle that will determine the fate of CiTRA. Let us see who will come out victorious from this Langkah CiTRA, our very own CiTRA Sorcerer Supreme. Time to make things up. Win. Show us where to go. Please let me invite to the floor Sister Shanil Arni Diana binti Shahrul Nizam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. My name is Shanil Arni Diana and I'm the first president candidate for today. And before we start, I would like to recite my own life motto, which is know that you are what you are and your dreams determines your path. Now let's get on to the next slide. These are a few of my notable past achievements. I have held many positions before and I have also learned various of things from the club members, my volleyball teammates, as well as from the high committee members of the club I joined before in my secondary school. Now I'll be talking a little bit of my past experiences. I have participated in a lot of activities such as dancing, playing the gamelan instruments, being part of the Bicara Irama and the drama bahasa team, and most importantly, choir. I have danced to a lot of genres as I participated in countless of competitions and performances for the past 13 years. I also played the gamelan, which is bonang and gamang for the school team. As for the Bicara Irama, I was able to present the WPKL in a national level competition in 2018. In the drama bahasa competition, I received the Best Director Award and Best Cinematography for the state level competition in 2019. And my school were able to present WPKL for the national level competition. And last but not least is the choir. I have conducted the school choir team for 2 years and also took part in arranging the performances in school as well as performances outside of school. Now the million-dollar question. Why do I choose to lead CiTRA as a president? I realize that during hard times, especially now, some people break down while some find comfort to their problems. Hence, my main reason is to give people a sense of solace or comfort during these hard times. Next, I want my club members to experience the real joy of producing any form of art together. This is because I want the club members to be able to make their ideas come alive and create great results all together. And last but not least, I want people who joined our activity to have a smile on their face. This will show us that no matter how hard or tough the work is, it will all eventually work out if you work earnestly and sincerely. Now we have come to the most important part of the presentation, which is my manifesto. The first on the list is by celebrating the World Art Day on the 25th of October. We can carry out this event by encouraging the students to share their own piece of art and post them in our social platform after being fully filtered. This is because I realized that there are a lot of talented people that does not have a proper platform to broadcast their art. In this way, we could promote their skills in the conjunction of celebrating the World Art Day. This manifesto is followed by the launch of the CiTRA workshop. In my opinion, there are a lot of people that are interested in our club, but they don't have the basic to further their interest. In this workshop, we will share basics of CiTRA related activities between the members to gain more knowledge and strengthen their interest. The next manifesto in my list is to conduct a Lost Way Week. The purpose of this event is to help our sisters and brothers that are having any problems. In this way, we can spread mental health awareness as well as mend wounds. And the last manifesto on my list is to have a CiTRA chat. This event is some sort of like a podcast where we will interview or have a relaxed talk with any suggested figures by our club members. The main purpose of the event is to get to know better the people and discovering new sides as well as secrets of the person being interviewed. Before I end my presentation, I would like to relay my last few words to all the listeners. I will not ask all of you to vote for me, but I hope your vote brings success to CiTRA. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to call upon Sister Aisha Fakihah binti Rahmat.
Riang-riang kata rasa syukur yang mendalam. Riang-riang kata puji siang malam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Aisha Fakihah binti Rahmat. Please vote me as the next president of CiTRA.
As you can see, I am a dancer in my primary school. Back then, I was dance captain for my team. Plus, I'm always on the center and the face of the team.
Do you think I only dance Malay traditional dance?
I didn't have the chance to try Chinese dance, but I choreographed a Chinese dance for the next generation of my team. This was the first time we presented dance, and Alhamdulillah, we had a positive feedback back then. I also did some cheerleading, and the one who is handling the ribbon is me. Some facts about this: choreography was made by me with some assistance. I did some comedy drama in Form 1, and Alhamdulillah, my team got the second runner-up out of 12 teams at that time. This is one of the musical theater performance that I joined in my previous book. I had become a program manager for Hari Guru at this time, as I was a batch leader at the moment, and the ceremony was successfully held with the help of my friends. Moving on to the next agenda, what can I do if I become a president of CiTRA? First and foremost, as a former dancer, I am thinking of doing Malaysian folklore cultural dance. The aim was to highlight the citizenship of each state in the dance. The program can be handled in online, and if we have the chance to go back to the campus, it will be a great festival for all of us. Next, I am proposing an event called Actor for a Day. The programs begin with a workshop on how to become a good actor, especially for the ones who are interested in joining the theater. And at the end of the program, members of public can try out a role in a scene. But since we are on online, then we can have a monologue, which is a long script by one actor in a play.
Riang-riang kata.
workshop on how to become a good actor, especially for the one who are interested in joining the theater. And at the end of the program, members of public can try out a role in a scene. But since we are on online, then we can have a monologue, which is a long script by one actor in a play or film.
Crimson. Crimson. It's penny place. It's penny place. It's penny place.
Lastly, we can have a CiTRA Jumper Night, which is similar to a gala night but more. If once we did a separate performance for live band, dance, theater, and nasheed, how about we compile all of them in a single performance to create a bombastic show for the audience? The main focus is to enhance the traditional arts and culture in every perspective way. And with that, we can have a wide eye opener that culture and arts are every creation that we do.
I spent 10,000 hours or 10,000 more. That's what it takes to win the sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna know you.
Last words, I may not have the slang, but I have the talent and the ability to take the responsibility of becoming the president of CiTRA. Let's drive passion with patience, everyone. This is Aisyah Fakih binti Rahmat. Vote me as your president. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I spent 10,000 hours and 10,000 more.
Hey, the gang's all here. This is great. You don't stand a chance. Thank you to all the candidates. Truly, the future of CiTRA is in good hands. Surrounded by Minya Familia, you won't lose. Finally, you can vote for your respective candidates on the polls in the CiTRA Telegram channel. You are given about 3 minutes to vote, so please take your time but also hurry up. Do remember your choices for your candidates. We're here because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that. With that, happy voting games and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Hello guys, be reminded that for the treasurer, secretary, vice president and president, we got 2 candidates for each position, right? But one of them yang tak terpilih will not be selected. There is no such thing as vice secretary or vice treasurer. So choose wisely. But for these committees, like for these bureaus, yang menang akan jadi head, yang dapat kurang akan jadi vice.
It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied.
tide. You claim it's not in the cards. Fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say. Why don't we rewrite the stars? Maybe the world could be ours tonight.
Please do choose wisely and bukan tengok rupa, tengok leadership qualities. Macam batch korang dulu lah, korang tak tengok rupa, tengok yang menang semua kan, semua tak handsome. Macam aku, macam Arif, tak ada serius. Aku tak handsome macam tu lah. Macam Afiq walaupun dia menang tapi dia handsome lah. Afiq, cuba buka kamera sikit Afiq.
Tak nak, kita nak pilih rupa. Kita nak pilih rupa,
Rupa yang penting guys
Rupa yang penting.
Tipu Choose wisely guys.
Saya undi bebas, haha.
Uish, ada
Yang tu tahun depan bang.
Siapa Muhyiddin?
Come on guys, time is running. Tak sampai 100-nya vote. Come on guys. Yang join ni more than 100 kot. Come on. Dalam group pun lagi ramai pada 100. Macam mana boleh vote tak cukup 100
Dia nak join live band, dia ada koyuk. Macam-macam komen saya kita stream tu.
Okay, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the star.
Thank you for the 50 star donation. Dia ada koyuk, saya nak join live band boleh dia. Ada gaya.
Guys yang baru join group tak boleh tengok poll previous lah.
Bang, saya nak tanya bang. Boleh tak bang?
Semua bang, tanya je.
Okey, jadi saya kan student baru kan, batch 2122 kan bang kan.
Oh ya.
Okay. Jadi kiranya kalau saya nak mengundi tu boleh tak bang?
Awak mengundi, awak masuk Telegram CiTRA tu, awak automatik jadi ahli CiTRA dan awak digalakkan mengundi.
Jadi saya layak mengundi
Ya, awak layak.
Kalau belum birthday macam mana bang?
Undi je.
Undi je boleh.
Okay,
boleh, asalkan ahli CiTRA. Ada soalan lagi boleh tanya je.
Bang, saya nak tanya bang, abang undi siapa untuk Pak Bro ni? Saya tak tahu nak pilih siapa ni bang.
Dia Pak Pro macam ni. Kalau korang nak tahu yang buat visual background ni, Pak Pro lah. Pak Pro candidate ni buat. Cuba buka mic sikit siapa yang buat visual background yang kita orang pilih ni. Tahu juga siapa. Semua orang nak tahu ni.
Alamak. Itu dia. Tu.
Siapa? Mas Nas.
Wan Frisha.
Wan Frisha. Hebat.
Yang itu malu.
Malu tapi buka
cakap.
mic.
Bang, tapi saya bukan Pak Bro pun saya edit video macam mana bang?
Awak punya video macam layak jadi Pak Pro lah.
Come on lah, kita macam mana bang buat kerja? Come on lah.
Awak macam mana pula kan?
Come on lah, saya macam mana tak bang?
Tapi video yang Assalamualaikum tu memang padu lah. Awal-awal tu memang kita perlukan.
Assalamualaikum.
Abang Presiden muka sama macam Hari Zazman. Macam lain silap orang, sorry.
Ada MACD tu. Apa?
Mana? Mana tu? Fik? Mana?
Kau tak dengar ke? Kan kau yang seorang dengar
Dengar. Ada Afiq sekali. Jom.
MACD tutup bang. Awak yang buat kakak
Siapa kata? Soal.
Allah.
Okay, nak tanya korang lah. Korang rasa kan AGM CiTRA ni dikira antara AGM the best lah among all club or societies yang korang dah join. Cuba voice out sikit. Nak dengar lah feedback daripada korang kan.
Aikal jawab Aikal.
Aikal kena wajib jawab.
Aikal dengan Aizat bang, boleh bang. Saya cadangkan Aizat bang.
Aizat Aizat.
Okey, kalau tak jawab kita kick Kita terus kick sebenarnya.
Aizat awak lah tu. Aizat awak.
Dia banyak cakap dia tadi.
Ya saya nak.
Okay. Tak tanya balik.
I think Sarah Aman ni, I think so because it is the only interesting one. Thank you Sarah Aman. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ni
thank you.
Aizat tu nak jawab soalan kau tadi.
Soalan dia. Apa soalan aku ni?
Aku pun tak tahu soalan kau apa.
Apa soalan ni? Saya pun tak tahu.
Tak, ni dia tanya AGM CiTRA ni. Apa pendapat kau? Best tak?
Perform tak perform?
Berbanding yang lain-lain yang kau pernah masuk lah kalau kau masuk.
Perform lah sebab AGM lain banyak yang tak respon. Lepas tu lagi satu diorang banyak pilih rupa. Yang ni banyak tengok leadership quality lah. AGM ni.
Tahu.
Ya, AGM lain asal muka je menang. Ada muka je menang.
Suara macam Nakib tu. Awak suka sidai tak?
Tiba. Kal, kau tak nak buat sangat Kal. Kau jawab pula Kal. Haikal Syamsuri.
Haikal. Mohon kat kamera.
Haikal kalau tidak auto disqualified, tak ada device langsung.
Buka kamera sekarang.
Buka kamera sekarang.
Kal, buka kamera jawab Kal.
Okey. Sekarang sabar sekejap. So aku rasa kita dah cecah kita punya KPI. At least more than 150 people dah vote. So dalam masa 5 saat aku akan tutup. 5, 4, 3,
banyak
2,
saat bang. In a
apa?
words.
1,
10.
Dah 5.
Dah satu.
Dah tutup. So apa yang korang nampak tu, itulah korang punya bakal-bakal leader. Tapi sebelum tu kita orang akan hiburkan korang dengan persembahan adalah. So I leave this agenda to Arif.
Saya ada persembahan. Ini tak ada ni dalam benda semalam ni.
Aku boleh jalan je lah aku. Ini betul tak ada rehearsal semalam betul Betul.
Ada orang request presiden nyanyi.
Tak ada. Maybe kita boleh tayangkan lagi video live band. Tadi kan the best bureau kan. The best bureau among all. Tapi tadi macam ada masalah sikit. So Ada orang kata nak tengok sebab dia best. Cuma dia lag sikit.
Boleh kita try.
Melayu dengki. Tapi baik tu Daniel Koyum.
Daniel Koyum, saya suka awak lah. Saya suka awak.
Siapa tak vote dia saya report.
Kita orang terus report. Kita orang letak low skill level, verbal abuse. Dengan using hack. Streamer. Saya dah hantar video ni. Boleh kalau tidak keberatan tolonglah stream di Telegram aja. Semoga lebih elok kualitinya. Maafkan saya atas segala kesilapan dan kesulitan. Saya di sini menyusul jari, memohon maaf.
Tak apa Gu. Bak kata kita punya
paling style lah. Saya suka Koyum.
Bak kata kita punya presenter screen tadi dia cakap video live band ni lag sebab berat. Dan biasa aku rasa dia berat talent kita kan. Macam ku kan main drum mesti.
Jangan talent kita tak main. Saya student baru bang. Saya student baru. Banyak silap orang bang.
Sorry, macam Afiq kan. Macam Afiq boleh main gitar. Berat dia punya talent tu. So mungkin sebabkan tu video-video ni macam lag kan. So tolong Sister Dahlia represent. Boleh?
Okay, kalau suka drama boleh follow IG.
Tak ada video tu.
Boleh.
Follow IG band.
Oh, follow IG band. Oh, okay. Follow IG band IG personal
Bukan. Jangan makan seorang.
Apa-apa kita orang punya IG semua ada dekat IG CiTRA. So paling penting follow dulu IG CiTRA. Nanti kalau korang stock semua tu ada lah. Sebab ada je kita orang punya every position punya gambar. Itu yang nak kena cakap dulu kan.
Video tu korang hantar kat TV tak ada?
Sumpah lah tak ada.
Hantar kat group.
Netizen boleh bagi tahu kalau ada mana yang nampak video tu.
Tarik sikit.
Ada ku.
Serius lah?
Ada.
Takkan tak ada. Aku dengan sopan santunnya tadi mengupload.
Kat mana? Grup mana tu? Oh, ada.
Yang tadi.
Guys, harap sabar, maafkan kami manusia dan kami banyak silap. Ya, jadi kita sebenarnya lambat-lambat sebab yelah kita pun banyak presenter kan, banyak candidates yang nak present dan ada beberapa masalah teknikal. Jadi di sini apa dia Dahlia, maafkan saya kerana mencelah.
Aku nak play video ni. Nak tengok tak?
Nak.
The best Biro.
Assalamualaikum.
Okay, saya tangguhkan dulu permohonan maaf saya.
Aku bagi dia bergerak.
Chasing pain with an excuse. Love that shit and so do you. Don't break your back for me. I'll put you out of your misery. Tell me that it's all okay. Waiting on this whole damn day. Yang jauh berkirim salam, yang dekat berkunjung-kunjung. Maaf.
Dahlia, awak memang tak suka live band ke macam mana? Okay Dahlia.
Kita tengok theater punya.
Okay, maybe kita
InsyaAllah
tengok
okay.
cerita. InsyaAllah okay. So, tapi kalau video teater ni okay, dia tak menjadikan teater the best bureau kan? Betul kan? Betul tak?
Setuju. Melayu dengki.
Uish. Mana ada dengki?
Sekali lagi, saya memohon maaf sekali.
Itu Okay, I want to hear from the new students. Korang rasa nanti korang nak join bureau apa dan sebab apa? Korang nak join team mana dan sebab apa? Live band ke? Sebab apa? Sebab
Saya sebagai pelajar batch 21-22 CFSI UM.
Laju sikit cakap.
Saya
Slow sangat.
Okay, maafkan saya. Saya nak join dance. Saya nak join biro dance.
Sebab apa tu?
Sebab biro dance ada Daniel Koyu. Dan Daniel Koyu merupakan seorang rangers.
Kita tengok cerita. InsyaAllah tak ada.
Dan ni vocal training ni untuk future leader, future head theater nanti boleh minta.
Ajar bau kita dengan Tuhan. Siapa dapat juga?
guys information, ni ialah bilik kelas AED punya course, and diorang gunakan AED punya bilik je. Kita tak ada spesifik studio, kita just berlakon guna bilik and then kita susun-susun dah. So kita berharap satu hari nanti CiTRA akan ada bilik khas. Tadi boleh pin. Tadi boleh pin.
Dia boleh join teater, terima kasih.
Can we finally announce the winners?
We have to ask Syamil first. Syamil, are you doing good there?
Korang sikit lagi.
Okay. Okay. So sekarang ni sambung macam tadi. New students, I want to hear from you guys. Kenapa korang join? Korang nak join biro mana dan kenapa? Korang nak join biro Theater. Sebab apa tu theater?
Sebab memang minat berlakon and rasa pandai. Saya pernah direct lakonan kat sekolah and pandai dalam tulis dialog, arrange dialog.
Faham. Ada komen sikit daripada kita punya head and vice theater sekarang? Korang ada nak cakap apa?
Bagus. Kita perlukan orang yang boleh tulis skrip. Sebab sebelum ni kita tulis sendiri. So ada 2-3 orang tu yang boleh tulis skrip.
Ada orang tanya, join satu je ke boleh? Oh, join satu. Join semua boleh. Sebenarnya dia tak ada limit pun korang nak join mana. Tapi korang kena fikir nanti ada contoh macam dekat sana dulu masa SEM1 studio ada satu and instrumen semua tak lengkap. So kalau ada ramai sangat team, contoh macam live band, instrumen tak banyak. So kena share. So maybe kalau korang more talent dekat theater, just go for theater. Macam tu lah. Theater boleh join ramai-ramai kan. Ada prop team, ada technical team, macam-macam.
Kalau saya nak jadi JK lampu untuk theater boleh tak? Saya dah lama minat main lampu.
Mana yang
JK kipas boleh juga.
Tak ada tu saya.
Sem lepas ada JK kipas.
Ada.
Tapi saya tak minat JK kipas. Saya minat JK lampu.
Dah tu TSC siapa nak join?
Oh, Aikal. Ada main flute lah. Okay, main flute, violin, benda yang tu kan. Dia still music instrument. So you guys can join live band actually. Kalau korang nampak ada orang main violin tadi tu, yes. And you guys to voice out tau. Kalau korang tahu nanti siapa head and vice, kena contact dia cakap, hello, I pandai main violin, I pandai main flute. Just voice out supaya kita orang dapat listening. Macam adalah macam baik seorang dia main violin tapi dia main set senyap, so dia tak beritahu. So orang miss the chance to serapkan dia dalam team. Syamil, how are you?
5 minutes.
Okay, next. Maybe you guys can read comment from YouTube because I don't have.
Ada yang bertanya kepada saudara-saudara batch 2021. Ada yang bertanya TAC tu kenapa? Kenapa ke? Apa ni soalan dia ni?
Okay,
kenapa soalan apa?
TAC ni begini. Dalam CiTRA dia
apa? TAC tu apa?
Apa-apalah
Apa-apa lah. TAC tu dia lah traditional and culture. So contohnya more aktiviti macam gamelan. Tapi lain tu contoh macam sajak, PC, poems, benda-benda macam tu. Ya Dahlia.
Nak cakap yang sem lepas kita orang buat teater, lepas kita orang perlukan macam penyajak untuk baca teater, persyair untuk bersyair waktu teater tu, kita orang ambil daripada TAC lah. TAC yang akan cari budak-budak dia yang baca teater sajak, dia orang akan prepare sajak, prepare syair semua.
Tapi bukan tak jadi ke teater tu? Gerak lu.
Lagi 4 hari ya. Tiba-tiba CEO.
Yeah, theatre, I can say that theatre is the biggest and the most rajin, the most work hard heroes ever. Diorang training most of every night, and team diorang paling banyak. Diorang ada collab dengan silat, ada collab, ada macam-macam. Dia tarik tu, tarik ni kan. And diorang buat skrip lagi, selalu lepak kat HNC, coffee dah berapa banyak dah habis. And yeah, banyak lah.
Sebab diorang dapat
You guys
perform tak? Sebab diorang dapat
I got to
perform.
answer the call. Sorry, I got to go. Bye.
Okay, jadi sesiapa yang ada soalan boleh tanyakan pada kami. Tapi saya batch 2122 maafkan saya. Saya lupa lah saya batch baru. Maaf.
Nak tanya siapa kat sini yang rasa bakat dia tu paling orang tak boleh beat lah bakat dia tu. Boleh buka kamera ataupun buka mic and cakap, siapa rasa?
Saya rasa saya ada talent. Saya rasa saya ada talent.
Kail pula dia ni. Dia Mikael.
Silakan ku Mikael.
Talent saya boleh buat lawak yang tak kelakar. Haha, gerak lu.
Kelakar dia. Kelakar. Selain Mikael, ada tak orang lain yang boleh buat selain lawak? Mana tu ada orang boleh buat lawak kan?
Aikal dia
kan?
boleh buat
Mana
lawak
tu
tu.
ada orang boleh beat Mikael ke? Ada siapa lagi talent? Boleh buka mic, jangan malu-malu. Yang kat YouTube tu, maybe boleh komen. You guys boleh bacakan.
Bang, nama saya Malik. Saya ada talent juga.
Saya? Apa talent awak?
Ya, bang.
Tak,
Tanya,
siapa
untuk
kata
beginner boleh
dah boleh proceed.
Sebenarnya tu boleh proceed. Okay. Ya, satu soalan last. Nak tanya, untuk beginner boleh ke nak join TSC? Boleh awak. Nanti awak just roger je awak punya future head and advice for TSC. Aikal. Okay. I leave this agenda to Arif. You can proceed.
Thank you very much. Sorry for the long delay. Ooh, okay, we know the drill. Stick to your roles and we'll crush it. I would like to welcome all the respective previous heads to bestow the power of all the Infinity CiTRA stones and announce their own successors to balance the cultural arts universe. Please welcome the heads of the AC to announce the winners.
Brother Ashraf, are you there?
Okay, hi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The head of the AC, Ashraf, is not here right now because he's not that well. He got vaccinated yesterday. So I am the vice head, Nur Alina. Sorry, I can't open my camera because my internet is not good right now. It's really bad. So, the head for the next... apa benda aku cakap ni? The head for TAC for 21-22 will be Alia.
Woo!
Give a round of applause to Alia. Alia, do you have anything to say?
Yes.
Sure, proceed.
Hear me? I would like to say thank you to all the one that votes for me. And as promised, I will do my very best and make sure that that the tag will stay active and full of joy and colors. Thank you.
Thank you.
And our vice head will be Haikal.
Mantap Kal.
Let's go, Kal.
Anything, Kal?
Hello. Assalamualaikum. Okay, so thank you very much for the opportunity, even though I lost. So it doesn't matter. So I'm looking forward to a great future with you guys. Thank you very much.
Okay, mantap kan?
Okay, mantap Kal. Let's go.
Boleh kan?
You and to our next Euro, which is Pop Pro.
Okay, hello, assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Boleh.
All right. As the head of Pop Pro for the recent batch, which is batch 2021 and 2020, I would like to, finally pass on my position as head of Pop Pro to the newer generation, and I would gladly announce and proudly announce that these candidates both are very talented, and I feel like both of them can actually do a lot more work and accomplish a lot more things than what our previous head and vice could do. So I proudly pronounce the new head of Pop Pro, Wan Frisha Dania. Ooh, okay. And I will proudly pronounce the vice head of Pop Pro, which is Siti Nur Shafika. And but keep in mind that Pop Pro is a lot about talent, not just about talent and skills, but more about how they interpret information and how they publicize the information precisely and accurately, and as well as creativity. So I would really hope that I wish the best for the both of you. So live on, keep on doing the good work. And as you can see, the background right now is currently made by our current head, our new head, which is Frisha. And of course, the Instagram stories about the countdown were also made by Frisha and Shafika. So both of them are very talented, and I highly vouch for them. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Moving on to the next
Nice.
Euro, Rashid.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. I'm Amir Rushdi as the 20 and 21 of Nashid. Will probably announce the new head in my position, Aiman Nakib bin Muhammad Kamal, the 21 and 22 head Bureau Nashid. And the vice head will be Muhammad Nur Hafiz Tauri. Okay, I hope both of you will do great in the future, inshallah.
And moving on to my bureau, which is theater, I proudly announce Sister Kasrina as head of theater. And also congratulations to Brother Muhammad Zaim as vice head of theater. Moving on, I would like to call upon the head of live band to announce his successor.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. Saya Afiq.
Saya Ku. Ini kisah kami berdua.
Kami berdua.
Okay.
Pipen ni?
Bukan.
Lebih kurang lah?
Kurang.
So, saya sebagai head live band 2021. Sekejap Mana yang menang tadi? Okay. Okay, so pengganti saya untuk live band batch 21-22. Menangnya ialah Amel Harid. Let's go.
Let's go, Amel Harid. Berikan tepukan yang meriah.
Vice live band tak boleh tak bukan kita Shafika ya. Shafika. Okay, korang kalau ada apa-apa boleh contact je aku. Okay, jangan takut. Do your best. Macam biasa, live band is the best bureau. Okay?
Okay, nice.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Now I'd like to call upon the heads of dance.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, I'm Alia, the current head of dance. It has been a really fun year, to have to hold a position in CiTRA. So now I present to you head bureau of dance batch 21-22, Iza Zulaika. Yay! Congratulations. And congratulations to Daniel Koyum as vice head of dance.
Yay, congrats guys.
Yay!
Koyum di hatiku.
Handsome tu Koyum.
Koyum di hatiku. Koyum di hatiku. Koyum. Okay dah.
Thank you very much. Now on to the higher committees. First off, we have treasurers. Please welcome.
So hi, my name is Aina Aisha. I'm the treasurer of CiTRA for 2021. So the lucky one to be for CiTRA treasurer is Sister Amani Nabiha. Congratulations, and do your best job. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Mantap, Aina. Aina pula Ahmad.
Moving on to our next high our secretary. Please welcome.
Okay, hai, saya wakil pada sekretari.
Sambung.
Oh, betul wakil Okey. Sekejap, mana nama dia tadi? Sorry. Nama dia betul. Okey. So, pemenangnya untuk sekretari batch 22 ialah Drum roll sikit. Okay. Sister Ina Soraya. Berikan tepukan. Yeay, mantap.
Okay, finally to our vice president.
Okay, saya sekali lagi sebagai wakil vice president.
Bukan awak.
Oh,
Abang.
Okay, so dia
sabar. Tenang.
Silakan
tenang.
vice president. Tadi.
Okay, so saya Bariza. Allah Akbar. Kejap. Okay, so vice president untuk 21-22 is Kejap. Oh, Yura Shakila. Yay.
And finally, our new president, Putra. Take it away.
Okay, so the one and only, the best for the last. Yeah. The best for the last. So I would like to announce our new president for 21 and 22 is Sister Fakiha.
Drum roll saya agak baik yang tadi.
Awak drama.
Dia mantap.
Tadi baik. Thank you, drummer. Okay, Sister Fakiha, I would like to say congrats to you, and I hope you jawat this jawatan dengan elok and do the best. Don't forget your study, but make it balanced. Make it CiTRA more than your studies. So then, yeah. And to Shaniel, don't worry because I know I remember you said you kata you okay je kalau you tak terpilih, because I know for those yang tak terpilih tadi tu, I know you guys can do as I said. You guys can be even an ordinary member pun, you can just shine out your talent. Serious. Ada je yang dalam macam batch orang yang ordinary member tapi dia talent dia memang gempak. Macam ada daripada theater dia pandai buat magic. Nampak kan? Tapi dia ordinary member je. So tak perlu pun korang nak kena ada jawatan. So don't worry. And I leave this agenda to Arif.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to all new management committee lineups. Hopefully we can build a better future. We are strong because we are together. Don't forget that. Now we have reached the end of our program. On behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to take this opportunity to convey our deepest appreciation and utmost gratitude to our most dedicated club advisor, Sir Rahman. We would also like to thank all parties involved for making this event a success, and we apologize for any shortcomings along the way. We know that we took a lot of your time, but please do mind that it's not only your time that has been taken, but it also took us our time organizing this event to make it as fun and as memorable as it can be. At least you didn't have to walk 20 minutes to the venue and 20 minutes back in midnight. Yes, it may have taken you 3 hours, but it took us more than 3 hours to organize everything. And nights of endless sleep also to write a script. So please be mindful. We all know that it has been hard on you guys, but also it has also been hard on us. We are all humans, yang baik daripada Tuhan, yang kurang daripada kita manusia. This has been your Master of Ceremony, the previous Vice Head of Theatre, Arif Karim, signing off. Jazakallahu khairan wa kathira. With that, we end the closing ceremony with Surah Al-As and Tasbih Kafarah. Before you leave, whoever is still inside the Zoom meeting, can we please take a short picture session, photography session?
Can. You guys yang belum isi attendance link boleh isi Nanti you guys automatically jadi members of CiTRA.
Siapa yang screen capture?
Okay, apa kata kita suruh new Pak Pro kita yang ambil gambar? Boleh ke? Boleh ke?
Frisha ada
boleh.
tak?
Oh,
Ready. Terus ready ya.
Buka kamera.
Sedia untuk berbakti kepada pasukan.
Di sini
sikit je banyak betul lu.
Minta maaf atas segala kesilapan dan kekurangan kami dari batch 2021 Dan di sini kami juga ingin mengucapkan good luck dan all the best to the new high coms and okay, peace. Senyum guys, senyum. Okay, tunjuk peace sikit, payung okay, mantap guys. Ya. Aina tengok kamera Aina nak ambil gambar ni. Okey. Saya tak tahu dah ambil gambar ke belum. Mantap sekali.
Satu lagi.
Okey, freestyle. Jangan ada yang buka baju, freestyle aja.
1, 2. Okey dah.
Okey, senyuman Luqman sangat cerah di situ, nampak gigi. Mantap guys.
Habis ke?
Jadi saya sekarang Okey, habis cukup. Nak minta maaf.
Awak minta maaf lagi sekali, saya sendiri yang kick awak
Okey, saya minta maaf kalau kick saya.
Ada siapa ada new members nak cakap apa-apa ke? Presiden ke? Apa-apa daripada mana-mana jawatan ni? Korang nak cakap apa-apa? Ada tak?
Event dah habis, tapi kita boleh borak lagi. Walaupun tak nak tanya, boleh borak je. Amil.
Ya.
Amil, apa tak pakai kamera, Amil?
Oh, okey, jap. Okey.
Aduh. Lah.
Mantap, Cok.
So, saya nak cakap thank you siapa yang buat saya. Saya tak expect pun saya boleh dapat headband tadi. Tapi
tipu lah.
Tapi manifesto pun saya dah present, so saya akan cuba sedaya upaya untuk naikkan live band ke peringkat yang lagi tinggi.
Nak mengubah dunia?
Bukan mengubah dunia. Thank you.
I guess that's a wrap. The new High Committee of CiTRA 2021-2022 may stay back, while the rest of you may leave. Thank you very much and have a pleasant evening.